Williams clears the bases. The Stompers finally have their first hit with men in scoring position tonight, and Williams has his first home run here at home. A 3-run shot to left over everything. And I mean everything. There's a press box out there in left field. Cleared the press box. Here's Rob DeAngelis. First pitch from Chip White is way inside. 1 ball and no strikes on DeAngelis, who walked his first time against Chip White as well. One and 0 the count. The pitch to Rob. On the ground, right side, Biagini picks it up on 2 hops and throws him out at first for out number 2. Hubbard will come up. He's already seen his teammate Miles Williams go deep here this inning. Williams, who leads the league with 10 home runs, wants one of his own here tonight as well. Stompers, who lead the league in home runs, now have 37. Two out, bases empty. Hubbard hits with a 4-1 Stomper lead here in the bottom of the second, and the first pitch from White is down low. Escobar cannot pick it out of the dirt. 1-0 the count. And Harley Lopez in left of the Miles Williams home run took a couple of steps back and said, forget about it. That's over just about everything that the stadium holds. Bottom of the second, 4-1 Stompers. White's 1-0 to Hubbard. Curveball hangs on the inside corner, and it's called strike one. Hubbard looks back at Gary Frieders with a smile and a little chuckle. He thought it was inside. And if not inside, maybe a little up. Here's the 1-1. Hubbard got a second curveball in a row, and he shoots it foul out of play off to the right. And Chip White, maybe better thank his lucky stars. The curveball hung just a little bit. Hubbard didn't get the barrel out in front. Does he dare throw him another one? Here's the 1-2, and he throws him a fastball, and Hubbard pops it up right side, foul territory. Johnson over near the sidewall, and it's out of play. Hubbard 0 for 1. He hit a fly ball to right his first time up. "4-1 Stompers in the second. Chip White. The walks have come back to bite him. Here's the 1-2, and Hubbard takes high. Tried to go upstairs with a fastball, and Hubbard wasn't having any of it. 2-2. Four walks already for Chip White, 1 hit batter. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hubbard shoots it to right. On comes Lunardelli, and it's right at him for out number 3. The Stompers retake the lead. It's 4-1 on a Miles Williams 3-run shot to left center. We go to the top of the third. 8-9 one-hitters coming up for San Rafael.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Wordmice.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
4-1. A Miles Williams 3-run home run in the bottom of the second inning. And here's the first pitch to Harley Lopez. Broderick starts him with a two-seam fastball in the outside corner, 84 miles an hour, and it's 0-1. Lopez, Biagini, Navarro in the top of the third. Here's the 0-1, and Lopez ropes it down the first baseline foul, and it's 0-2. Lopez at 286, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Here's the 0-2. Changeup called strike 3 on the outside corner. Joseph Broderick with 2 strikeouts in the ball game, 1 out here in the third. We've seen the two-seamer from Broderick tonight, the slider to righties, and then that changeup to the left-handed Harley Lopez. So Broderick with options for out pitches tonight so far. Here's his first pitch to Dante Biagini. The infield for a base hit. First hit San Rafael has gotten since the home run by Raul Navarro to open the inning. And here he comes with a man at first and just 1 out. 4-3 Stompers lead top of the third against San Rafael, who comes in at 18-11. The Stompers 19-7 and lead the Pacifics by 2.5 games. Broderick out of the stretch for the first time in the ballgame tonight. There goes Biagini. The pitch is fouled away. 0-1 the count. Navarro, his second home run of this season. The first pitch of the game he saw. Nothing in 1 the count. Biagini leads from first. He was going on the first pitch of the bat. We'll see if he goes here. Broderick, high set up near the chest. The 0-1. Biagini does not go, and Navarro takes outside. 1-1 the count. Broderick gives Biagini a look over at first. And a turn and a throw over, and Broderick slipped. The throw was right on target to Barfield, but Joseph Broderick spinning and firing on the mound. A slip on the throw over. So he checks his footing. Now he's set in a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's high. Two balls and a strike on the leadoff man. Navarro, the right-handed hitting shortstop, ahead in the count. The 2-1. Slider called strike 2, and Navarro was bailing early. The big break on the slider from Joseph Broderick. Spinning another throw over to first with Biagini over there. Just 1 out in the inning. The strikeout to Harley Lopez to open the inning. Two and 2. Here's the pitch. There goes Biagini. The pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to second. And plenty of time. Strike him out. Throw him out. Broderick has retired 9 straight. The inning is over. Gillespie, Barfield, Barrios. In the bottom of the third, Stompers lead 4-1.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case, PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Brent Gillespie leads us off here in the bottom of the third inning. 5-6-7 for the Stompers against Chip White. Here's the first pitch to Gillespie. He takes a fastball in the outside corner called strike one. Looked maybe it was a little low on Gillespie, who stands at about 6'2". We'll call it a strike, and here's the 0-1. Inside, and it skips past Escobar and gets a piece of Gary Frieders, our home plate umpire. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gillespie bounced into a fielder's choice his first time, but it drove in a run. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and he pulls it on the ground wide of first. 1-2 the count to Brent Gillespie. Gillespie, Barfield, Barrios. Here's the 1-2. Way outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Brent Gillespie says it's outside. Frieders just stares him down. So the first strikeout for Chip White. It gets Gillespie looking, a curveball in the outside corner, and here's Jacob Barfield. Barfield was hit by a pitch the first time he came up. First pitch breaking ball to Barfield the first time he wore it right off the shoulder. First pitch to him from Chip White, a fastball. He tops it down the third baseline and foul, and the count is 0-1. Nothing to 1 the count. Here's the pitch from Chip White. High and away. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, and Barfield takes strike 2 at the knees. Barfield spins and looks down the third baseline. Barfield asks Gary Frieders, is that the bottom of the strike zone? He shakes his head and says yes. So far, the Stompers not really happy with the strike zone in the first 3 innings. Here's the 1-2, and the curveball is low. Two and two, here it is, and Barfield hits it high to left. Lopez going back. He'll have plenty of room. Now he comes on and makes the catch. Barfield just got underneath it a little too much. Here's Pedro Barrios. Barrios bounced into a fielder's choice to end the bottom of the first inning. The first pitch, a curveball way inside. One ball and no strikes on Barrios. The 1-0. Outside with a fastball, 2 balls and no strikes. Barrios to shortstop. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that's low. The 3-0 pitch to Barrios from White. On the outside corner, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. High. And he walked him. 5th walk issued by Chip White here tonight. With 2 out, here's Bronson Butcher. Bronson Butcher walked and scored in the second inning. He scored on the Miles Williams 3-run home run. Wide out of the stretch, the first pitch, and Butcher takes a bump the letters for ball 1. Barrios over at first base, 2 out, bottom of the third, 4-1 Stompers lead. White's 1-0. Butcher rolls it on the ground left side and threw into left field for a base hit. Wide open the door for the Stompers here in the third after walking Barrios, and here's Rayson Romero. Romero hit a fly ball to center field pretty deep his first time, and Corey Dempster went back on it to make a nice catch. Romero hitting .086. First and second, 2 out, trying to add on here in the third. White looks to second. Romero tanks high, 1 ball and no strikes. Want to know the count? Here's the pitch, and Romero fouls it away. One and one. Barrios at second. Butcher at first. 2 out. 3-run Stomper lead. Barrios has a walking lead out at second. Now the pitch. Romero yanks it foul over on the ground at third. 1-2 the count. White works from the stretch, now set at the belt. The 1-2. Romero hits it in the air down the left field line. That'll fall for a base hit. Barrios around third. He'll score. Lopez slips in left. The throw to third is not in time. Racing Romero an RBI double, and the Stompers lead 5-1. First RBI of the season for Romero. Got a 1-2 pitch up in the strike zone. Romero hits it down the left field line for a double. Here's Nick Gatta. Stompers back to the top of the lineup now. Gatta has come up twice against White. He's walked both times. Here's the first pitch. He takes on the outside corner, called strike one. It's an extensive outside corner tonight for Romero, his second double of the season. The 0-1 pitch. Gatta takes high and away, 1-1. Gatta, the left-handed batter, walked twice, scored both times. He has Butcher at third, Romero at second, the 1-1. Outside with the changeup, 2 balls and a strike. Wide out of the windup. Here's the 2-1 to Gatta. In the air to left, down the left field line. That'll fall for a base hit. 2 runs will score. Gatta to second. In with a slide. Maybe not. Gatta just sticks the left foot in. Either way, it's a 2-run double, and the Stompers are up 7-1. Back-to-back 2-out doubles for Romero and Gatta. And the Stompers, with 3 runs here in the third, lead it 7-1. Here comes manager Oscar Suarez out to the mound to talk to his right-hander, Chip White. So the Stompers, here this inning, Brent Gillespie struck out to open the inning. Jacob Barfield hit a fly ball to left for the first 2 outs, 2 quick outs. Barrios worked a 2-out walk. Bronson Butcher singled. Then Romero pulled a 1-2 pitch down the left field line for an RBI double. And Nick Gatta just floats in a double down the left field line to score 2 more. So for Nick Gatta, he has now hit safely in 18 of 26 this season. That's on top of the 26-game on-base streak and his league-leading 37 walks. Everybody in the infield around the mound for this visit with Oscar Suarez. Gary Frieders is out there trying to break it up, and he's just been standing there. A lot of the time when you see the umpire come out, managers or coaches will hurry up the mound meeting. A right-hander is up in the bullpen for San Rafael, so Chip White, who allowed just the 1 run in the first. We talked about his struggles against Sonoma this year, 0-2. 6 runs on 13 hits in 12 innings against him, and they've put up 7 in the first 2 2/3 tonight. Got at second, Miles Williams coming up. He's 2 for 2. Hit his first home run in this ballpark. His last time up, a 3-run shot off of Chip White. Here's the first pitch to Williams. He takes down low. 1 ball and no strikes. Williams awaits the 1-0 pitch from White, who looks to second. Here it is. On the ground, left side, high hopper. Navarro will field at short. The throw to first on the run is in time. The Stompers get 3 more. Here in the bottom of the third, a 2-run double from Nick Gata, an RBI double from Racer Romero. It's 7-1, Stompers after 3. 2, 3, 4 spots for San Rafael when we return.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Two, 3, 4 for San Rafael here in the top of the 4th inning against Joseph Broderick. Just on 29 pitches, here's his 30th, and Peguero bunts it foul along third, and the count is 0-1. The Stompers with 1 in the bottom of the first to match San Rafael, then 3 in the second, 3 in the third, and lead it 7-1. Broderick in his first start with Sonoma this season throws on 0-1, and Peguero bunts it foul straight back. Bronson Butcher reaches up with the bare hand and grabs it. And the count is 0-2. Slider has been wicked out of Broderick. The New Yorker here tonight, the 0-2 pitch to Peguero. On the ground, up the middle, and through for a base hit. Broderick tried the behind the back with the glove, but he could not do it. A leadoff single for Yailer Peguero, and that brings up Axel Johnson. Axel Johnson is 0 for 1. He hit a fly ball to right. His first time up against Broderick. Stompers with the 7-1 advantage in the top of the 4th. The first pitch, Johnson takes a slider. Strike 1 on the inside corner to the lefty. That's a big sweeping slider from Broderick, who has a true sidearm delivery. Right-hander set, the 0-1. Misses away. 1 ball and 1 strike to count to Johnson after the leadoff single by Yailer Peguero, who is now 9 for 18 in a Pacifics uniform this year. So an even 500, the 1-1. Johnson tops a slider foul down the third baseline. One and two, the count on Johnson, the big left-handed first baseman. Broderick on 1 and 2. Johnson takes a slider outside, the throw behind the runner at first by Bronson Butcher. Goes into right field. And now Gary Frieders from behind home plate comes out, and they're going to send Peguero back to first, and they're going to call interference of some sort. Oscar Suarez out of the center field dugout, and he doesn't like the call by Gary Frieders. Frieders back behind the plate, and Suarez still out in the field, and he wants more. And now the game is under protest. Gary Frieders turns around and says. And now Suarez is thrown out of the game. Suarez bill to bill with Gary Frieders. And now Ron Barnes has stepped in. There was a throw behind the runner at first base, which is Yailer Peguero. And Gary Frieders stepped down and said nope because the throw went into right field. Peguero went up to second, and Frieders said nope, some sort of interference call. Some sort of interference on the field. Suarez didn't like it. He came out to argue with Frieders. The game is now under protest. Frieders turned around and said the game is under protest. And then he threw Suarez out of the game. 2-2 on Axel Johnson. As we sort things out. Joseph Broderick wants to throw a couple more warm-up pitches. We're only in the top of the fourth inning, everybody. Glad you're joining us here on a beautiful night in Sonoma. So Suarez is thrown out. We're in a 2-2 count with a runner at first and nobody out to Axel Johnson. Two and two, and we're about ready to get back under action. Peguero's at first with nobody out. Stompers lead 7-1 in the fourth. Here's the pitch, and Johnson yanks it foul down the right field line. Still 2-2. Short lead over at first for Peguero. Barfield holds him on. Middle infield shifted to the pull side for Axel Johnson. Here's the 2-2. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to second. And for the second inning in a row, strike him out, throw him out. Broderick with a strikeout to Johnson and then Butcher to Barrios. And just like that, the bases are empty. 2 out on Broderick's fourth strikeout of the game. Here's Jimmy Lunardelli. He's 0 for 1. Peguero singled up the middle. We've had a pretty eventful half inning for nothing really happening, and Lunardelli yanks it foul down the left field line. The bases are empty and 2 out after the strike him out, throw him out. But the game is under protest now when the call was made by Gary Frieders behind the plate. That's sent back to first, Yailer Peguero. Here's the 0-1. Slider misses way outside, 1-1. But nobody on, 2 out, 7-1 Stompers. The 1-1 pitch. Slider catches the inside corner. Looked like it started behind Lunar Deli. Started at the front hip. Broke all the way back to the middle inside part of the plate. Here's the 1-2. Lunar Deli reaches for a fastball and fouls it away. The 2-2. 1-2, that is, swung on and missed. 5 strikeouts for Joseph Broderick in the game. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Lunar Deli very frustrated after the strikeout. He turns around to Gary Frieders and says something and points down to first, so we can only imagine that he was talking about the interference call. But we go to the last of the 4th. DeAngelis, Hubbard, Gillespie for the Stompers, who lead 7-1.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Alex Rodriguez, the new pitcher for San Rafael. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, everybody. So Chip White, last just 3, gives up 7 on 5 hits and 5 walks. DeAngelis, Hubbard, Gillespie, 3-4-5 against Rodriguez, who works out of the stretch, and the sidearm delivery is in for strike 1. And Alex Rodriguez, you'll see about 17 different arm angles from him. He'll go every arm angle in the book. This will be his 13th appearance of the year, an 8.30 ERA. Here's the 0-1, and DeAngelis pulls it on the ground to the right side. Biagini collects and throws to first. 1 out, here's Dondre Hubbard. Hubbard 0 for 2. He's flied to right twice. Chip White, 73 pitches in 3 innings of work. He only struck out 1. And a call that Brent Gillespie thought was outside. 1 out, nobody on for Dondre Hubbard. First pitch to him from Rodriguez out of the stretch. Two-seamer tails too far inside for ball one. 7-1 Stompers here in the bottom of the fourth. Hubbard, the right-handed batter against Rodriguez, who so far has thrown from that low three-quarters submarine arm angle as he misses way outside. It's 2-0. Good count for Hubbard here. On 2-0 against Rodriguez. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hubbard to left center field. That'll fall for a hit. Dempster plays it on one hop and gets it into second base quickly. So Dondre Hubbard, his first base hit of the ball game. He now has a 20-game hit streak. He's at first base with just one out. Here's Brent Gillespie. Gillespie, 0 for 2. He drove in a run on a fielder's choice and was called out on strikes the first pitch. He swings at a two-seamer running down and away. Owen won the count. Hubbard leads from first. Spinning a throw over to first base, and Hubbard is back with a head-first dive. Nothing in. Won the count on Brent, who digs in from the left side. Here's the pitch, and he swings and fouls off another two-seamer running away from him. Oh, 2 Hubbard's at first. The pitch. Gillespie down on strikes. Threw a fastball right by him. Here comes Jacob Barfield. Barfield in this game 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch. First pitch to Jacob Barfield, a two-seamer runs inside for ball one. He was hit by a pitch his first time on a curveball. There's the 1-0. There goes Hubbard. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw on his second base is not in time. Dondre Hubbard slides in safely. Dondre Hubbard, his 4th stolen base of the season, and now he's in scoring position in a 1-1 count for Jacob Barfield. Barfield calls time, steps out. Hubbard at second. Single and a stolen base. Barfield on his baseball card night tonight. Trying to drive in another run for the Stompers here in the 4th. Rodriguez on 1-1. Barfield pops it into the air. Hit pretty well to center. Dempster going back, and he makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Hubbard's single extends his hitting streak to 20 games, but that's all the Stompers get here in the 4th. No runs on a hit. We go to the top of the 5th. Escobar, unknown, Dempster when we come back.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Five, six, seven, Escobar, Unknown, and Dempster for San Rafael. Here in the top of the fifth inning, Escobar will lead things off. He is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time against Joseph Broderick, who does have 5 strikeouts in the ballgame tonight. Hubbard shaded toward right center field. Joseph Broderick down to the windup. Here's his first pitch to the catcher, Escobar. Got him right between the numbers. Threw him a slider. Escobar took a couple of steps toward first base, toward the pitcher's mound before going to first base. Benches are warned now here tonight. And Broderick hit him with a slider. And I can promise you that if you're going to throw at somebody on purpose, you don't do it with a slider. Lee reached down, and Jacob Cox is sitting right in front of us. Said, "Look like a slider out of the hand. How fast was that? This is at 75 miles an hour. That is not the Broderick fastball." So after Escobar was hit, he took 2 steps toward the pitcher's mound, and Broderick was kind of like, his slider slipped out of my hand, tried to go front door, and it never slid at all. So Escobar is at first after the hit by pitch, and he took it very personally, I might add. Broderick's out of the stretch, and here's his first pitch to Mike Unknown, a fastball high and away. First free pass issued by Broderick tonight, that hit by pitch. Escobar leads from first with nobody out. The 1-0 pitch. Slider outside. 2-0. 7-1 Stompers, top of the fifth. Mike Unknown, the designated hitter, flying to left his first time. He's 0 for 1. Broderick's 2-0 pitch. On the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. On Mike Unknown, the left-handed batter. The 2-1 from Broderick is outside. 3-1 the count. Over in Vallejo, the Silverados lead the Admirals 3-0. They're in the bottom of the third inning. Broderick on 3-1. Unknown pulls it on the ground right side over Romero into right field for a base hit. So the hit by pitch and the single puts runners at first and second for Corey Dempster. Broderick, who had not allowed more than 1 base runner in any inning tonight. as first and second, nobody out, and a little bit of a jam to work out of here in the top of the 5th. Escobar at second, unknown at first. Neither run particularly well. Corey Dempster at the plate with 5 home runs and 22 RBIs. Broderick looks to second. Here's the first pitch. Fastball outside for ball 1. Now here's another thing that you have to keep in mind with both benches being worn now. Joseph Broderick, who was trying to throw the slider on the inside part of the plate to Escobar before he hit him. And now this kind of limits the plate to 1/2. The 1-0 pitch. Dempster takes on the outside corner, 1-1. And what I mean by that is guys at this level, they would like to have command of every pitch on both sides of the plate. That's just not the reality on every given night. So Broderick now may feel that he has a little bit of a harder time pitching on the inside part of the plate to some guys, given that if he does hit somebody, as Dempster waves at the slider, he could be thrown out of the game. And especially on a night like tonight when Broderick is pitching particularly well, he doesn't want to lose his chance at going longer in this game by throwing inside. He looks to second on 1-2. Dempster takes a slider outside and low. That gets in your head on the mound. Not something you'd think about all the time, but maybe when your catcher puts down fastball inside, you may be thinking, boy, this better be on the corner and no further inside than that. Because if a guy would lean in, dip that elbow down, push the knee toward the plate, get hit by the ball, and then I'm thrown out of this game. Here's the 2-2, and that's punched foul. First and second, nobody out. Corey Dempster at the plate in a 2-2 count. There's the pitch. Slider chopped slowly foul up the third base line. Dempster fights off the good slider from Joseph Broderick. Harley Lopez is on deck. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Broderick with 5 strikeouts on the ball game would love another one here. With 2 on and nobody out. 6-run Stomper lead in the 5th. Right-hander set. He deals on 2-2. Slider shot on the ground to first. Barfield will field, and he'll underhand flip to Joseph Broderick. And Corey Dempster didn't even run out of the box. I don't think he knew where the baseball went. He does a job moving both runners up 90 feet to second and third with 1 out. And he got the baseball right at the very end of the bat. Maybe off the cupped part of the bat. Gary Frieders checks out the baseball, rubs it up, and it's not sliced. Sometimes you'll slice the leather when guys are that far out in front and they hit it with the very cupped end, and the wood slices the leather. Not the case here. The baseball is still useful. Here's Lopez with second and third and 1 out. Called out on strikes his first time against Broderick. Here's the first pitch. Slider slips again. It would have hit a righty. So Broderick has another slider slip out of the hand here this inning. Lopez, the lefty, at the plate in a 1-0 count with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Way inside, 2-0. Bronson Butcher did a terrific job keeping it from not going to the backstop. Two balls and no strikes to Harley Lopez, hitting at 286. Broderick has an open base at first. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lopez hits it in the air, into left, not very deep. DeAngelis comes on. Escobar is at third. DeAngelis makes the catch. The throw goes into Gata at third. Everybody stays put Lopez does not get it deep enough to left to score the run, and here's Dante Biagini. Biagini 1 for 1 with a single. Second and third, 2 out. Biagini at the plate. Navarro, the shortstop's on deck. Broderick out of the stretch, his first pitch. It's a fastball outside for ball 1. One ball and no strikes on the San Rafael second baseman, hitting at 172 with a 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Left side of the infield. Barrios calls for it. And that ends the inning. No runs on a hit. San Rafael strands 2. 7-1 Stompers were halfway home.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Pedro Barrios leads us off in the home half of the 5th inning. 7-8-9. Barrios Butcher Romero. Barrios 0 for 1. He bounced into a fielder's choice to end the first inning. Walked and scored in the third. 7-1 Stompers in the last of the 5th against Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez in his second inning of work after Chip White allowed 7 runs on 5 hits in just 3 innings. Rodriguez's first pitch to Barrios, a 2-seamer. Called a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Last third of the order. Broderick, who stranded second and third in the top half of the inning, and the 0-1 fastball misses outside to Barrios. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1, Rodriguez out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. Barrios hits it in the air to right. Not all that hard. Coming on Lunardelli, he makes the catch. Here's Bronson Butcher, the catcher. He's 1 for 1, a single, walked, and he scored both times tonight. Stompers out to the 7-1 lead after 3, and we've stayed there ever since. Joseph Broderick in his first game with the Stompers tonight on 60 pitches through the first 5 innings, so he's been efficient. Here's the first pitch to Butcher. He takes on the inside corner for strike 1. That inside corner to righties and away to lefties has been extensive tonight. The 0-1. Butcher fouls off the fastball, and he falls behind 0-2. They're straight away in the outfield, deep on the infield for the Stompers catcher. Rodriguez on 0-2, and Butcher hits it in the air to center. Coming on, Dempster. He'll make the catch, 2 out. Here's Rayson Romero, an RBI double his last time. He started the little rally the Stompers had in the home half of the 3rd inning. The 2-out RBI double, and then the 2-run double by Gata followed to put up the 3 runs for the Stompers in the bottom of the 3rd. Nobody on, 2 out. Here's the first pitch to Romero, who takes a called strike on the inside. 0-1 the count. Rodriguez's pitch. Romero fouls it off. Down the third baseline, it's 0-2. Rodriguez working quickly, his 0-2 pitch. Romero takes high and away. Chip White hoping his offense can come back and avoid him from going 0-3 against the Stompers in the early parts of this season. The 1-2 pitch. The slider misses outside. Already over a third of the way through the season, if you can believe that. Stompers have the 2.5 lead in the Pacific Association. The 2-2, Romero hits it in the air. Not very deep to right. Biagini goes out. Lunardelli comes on, and Lunardelli makes the catch. So 3 fly balls here in the inning. Stompers go down 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 6th. Top of the lineup for San Rafael when we come back.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Raul Navarro leads it off for San Rafael here in the top of the 6th inning. Stompers lead at 7-1. Navarro 1 for 2 with a solo home run to lead off the ball game, and here's the first pitch to him from Joseph Broderick. Squares around, bunts it down the third baseline, and Gata will let it roll foul. Navarro trying to show all the tools that he has. Homered on the first pitch of the game, and now trying to lay down a bunt for a hit here in the 6th. For San Rafael, who just needs base runners. He's the only man to score in the game tonight for San Rafael. Stompers coming in having won the crazy game last Saturday night against the Napa Silverados. Here's the 0-1. Hit it in the air to right. Williams going back. He's at the track. He looks up. That is gone. And Raul Navarro has gone deep for the second time in the ball game. Two runs for San Rafael tonight. Both Raul Navarro solo shots. One to left, one to right. Here's Yler Paguero. Paguero is 1 for 2 and 9 for 18 on the season. First pitch to him from Joseph Broderick is fouled straight back. Navarro hits one to left, hits one to right. And he's the only San Rafael offense tonight. The 0-1 pitch from Broderick to Paguero. Slider rolled on the ground to first. Barfield is there, and he'll trot over and step on the bag. 1 out. Broderick, after allowing the home run to Navarro in the first inning, 1, 2, 3 after that. So he's trying to replicate that in the middle part of the order now for San Rafael coming up. Here's Axel Johnson. He's 0 for 2, fly to right and struck out. Johnson digs in. Joseph Broderick's first pitch of the at-bat. Hit it in the air, center field, slicing toward left center. Hubbard is over toward the gap, and Rob DeAngelis leaps up and makes the catch. DeAngelis comes over right in front of Hubbard, takes extra bases away from Johnson, and takes a put out away from Hubbard. So 2 out and nobody on. Jimmy Lunardelli coming up. He's also 0 for 2 in the ball game. Lunardelli tonight has flied to right and struck out. Broderick trying to retire the side after allowing the home run to Raul Navarro. The first pitch is fouled away. He did it in the first inning after the solo shot. 1, 2, 3, trying to do it here again. Great play by DeAngelis in left to take the extra base hit away from Axel Johnson as it sliced toward the gap. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider fouled off. Got a little piece of butcher behind the plate, and it's 0-2. The sliders look good from Broderick. The one slider that didn't look so good, it just backed up on him and hit Armindo Escobar, who took offense to it and took a couple of steps toward the mound before going to first base. Here's the 0-2 from Broderick to Lunardelli. Fastball outside. One and two the count now. Here's the pitch from Broderick. Slider swung on and missed. 6 strikeouts in the ball game for Joseph Broderick. And after the home run, he retires San Rafael in order. We go to the home half of the 6th. Top of the lineup for the Stompers, leading the ball game 7-2.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case, PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable
A 2-run double in the third. He's walked twice and scored both times. He'll face Alex Rodriguez for the first time. Rodriguez, the right-hander, working out of the stretch. Gana climbs in the left side. Here's the first pitch, and Gana takes a two-seamer on the inside corner for strike one. So Alex Rodriguez has thrown off the Stomper hitters in the 3 innings, or the previous 2 innings that he's worked, with the multiple different arm angles and deliveries. Here he is on 0-1 to Gana. Slider called a strike, and it's 0-2. No 2 pitch to Nick, got away inside. He has to spin out of the way. Remember, the benches were warned earlier in the ball game. So you would think that the next pitcher to hit somebody would be thrown out. The 0-2 pitch, 1-2 pitch, called a strike through on the inside corner. But earlier this season, we saw the benches warned. A Stomper batter got hit, and the pitcher was not thrown out of the game. So, you never really know. At that point, you kind of think to yourself, does warning the benches even do anything if you're not going to throw out the pitcher? Some would say yes, some would say no. Miles Williams takes a first pitch slider that almost missed the home plate dirt, and that's hard to do. Rodriguez's slider missed outside by so much. It almost hit Rob DeAngelis in the on-deck circle. And that is not an exaggeration. 1-0 the count to Williams. Here's the pitch. And he yanks a two-seam fastball down the line. And foul. It's 1-1. Top of the Stomper lineup here in the 6th, leading 7-2. Got a called out on strikes to open the inning. Now here's the 2-1. That's the 1-1, and that's inside, called a strike. So the count is 1-2. Over in Vallejo, the Silverados lead the Admirals 5-1 there in the top of the 5th inning. One ball and 2 strikes to Miles Williams. The pitch from Rodriguez. He fists a two-seamer in the air down the first baseline, and it falls in foul territory. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. A little bit of a delay. Escobar threw the new baseball back to Rodriguez, and he failed to make the catch. It rolled all the way out to second base. Biagini had to give him the new baseball. 1-2. There's the pitch. Williams fights off a fastball to stay alive. Chip White lasted just 3 innings tonight. He's allowed all 7 runs. A pair of solo home runs off of Joseph Broderick by the same guy, the shortstop Raul Navarro. The 1-2 from Rodriguez. Williams pops it up and out of play. For the Stompers, 1 in the first to tie the game. 3 in the second to take the lead, and 3 more in the third. The 3 in the second off the bat of this man, Miles Williams, a 3-run shot. Here's the 1-2. Slider called strike 3 on the inside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alex Rodriguez, 2 away. Here's Rob DeAngelis. He has bounced out to second twice and walked. DeAngelis, the left fielder. Whole field shaded except for right, where Jimmy Lunardelli stands. And DeAngelis swings at the first pitch and comes up empty. It's 0-1. Sun starting to set here in Sonoma. It'll be completely gone in about an hour. The 0-1 slider misses a little bit high to DeAngelis. It's 1-1. It looked like a pretty good pitch, actually, from up here. The 1-1 is outside to DeAngelis. Two balls and a strike with 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 6th, Stompers lead 7-2. Here's the pitch. Changeup called a strike on the outside corner, and Rob DeAngelis turns around and says, no, it wasn't. The outside corner to left-handed hitters, which is the inside corner to righties. A little bit larger in tonight's ball game. So it seems by the reactions of the hitters, the 2-2. DeAngelis fouls it away. Previous hitter, Miles Williams, was called out on a slider that he thought was inside. And that changeup to DeAngelis he thought was outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch from Rodriguez, and the slider is way outside, and the count is full. Dondre Hubbard is on deck. He'd like a chance in this inning. Rob DeAngelis trying to extend the 6th. Three and 2. Here's the pitch from Alex Rodriguez. DeAngelis takes a called strike 3. 3 strikeouts looking. And now Rob DeAngelis has been thrown out of the game, arguing the strike zone. Rob DeAngelis was walking back to the dugout, and he was chirping about the strike zone. And Gary Frieders has thrown him out of the game, and that's the second guy that Frieders has thrown out tonight. We go to the 7th. Stompers lead 7-2.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Nevada. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Rob DeAngelo is thrown out of the game in the bottom of the 6th inning. So a defensive substitution for the Stompers, Daniel Molinari, will come in, and he'll play left field. Molinari has played the corner outfield already this year in San Rafael last week. So Molinari, the backup catcher, is in the ball game. It'll be Escobar, Unknown, and Dempster. Here in the top of the 7th against Joseph Broderick. He has 6 strikeouts in the ball game, and here's his first pitch to Escobar. He ropes foul down the left field line. Lights have turned on here at Palooza Park at Arnold Field. 0-1 the count on Escobar. Here's the 70th pitch of the night from Broderick, and the slider is called a ball, and I don't want to say it misses because I don't think that would be the correct description because it didn't really miss. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped up right side, Butcher over toward the screen. It is out of play. 1-2 the count. In the game, Escobar 0 for 1. He struck out and was hit by a pitch. Stompers with a 7-2 lead here in the 7th. 5-6-7 for San Rafael against the Stompers. Starter Joseph Broderick. Here's the 1-2. Slider misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. '73rd pitch of the ball game for Joseph Broderick coming up after that slider missed inside. He taking a long time on the mound now, and Escobar calls time. Straight away in the outfield. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses high and away, and the count is full. Mike Unknown is on deck. This is the part of the order that threatened in the 5th inning when Escobar led it off with a hit by pitch and then Unknown singled. So here's the payoff. He fouls a fastball straight back. Escobar and Unknown were stranded at 3rd and 2nd respectively in that inning. The only 2 runs for San Rafael, a pair of Raul Navarro solo home runs. The payoff pitch once again from Joseph Broderick to Armindo Escobar. Slider swung on and missed. Strikeout number 7 opens the 7th for Broderick. Frisbee slider with the true sidearm arm slot. It's been a fit for righties tonight, and it persists to be a challenge for the San Rafael hitters. Here's Mike Unknown. Unknown 1 for 2 with that single back in the 5th inning. First pitch to him from Broderick. Two-seamer on the outside corner at 86 miles an hour for strike 1. Here he is on 0-1. Changeup swung on and missed. Swung right over the top. The changeup came in at 78. So he has a Unknown in a hole, 0-2 with nobody on and 1 out. He kicks and fires. Slider inside. Tried the back foot to Mike Unknown. He took it. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here's the pitch from Broderick. Topped foul up the first baseline, and the count remains 1-2. Only 2.5 games separate these teams. So a win tonight would either give the Stompers a little more separation or draw the Pacifics closer to first place. 1-2 the count, still on Mike Unknown with one out. Here's the pitch. Change up in the dirt. Taken by Unknown, and we're even at 2-2. Hubbard shaded toward left center, taking the bloop away from the left-handed hitter Mike Unknown. Broderick's 2-2. Misses outside, and the count is full. And that's the same spot that a lot of the left-handed stopper hitters were taking pitches for strikes in the last half inning and those prior. Here's the payoff. Unknown hits it in the air to right, but right at Miles Williams. He leaps, and it's over his head. Unknown headed for second. Now he'll put on the brakes as Williams' strong throw holds Mike Unknown to a one-out single. It was right at Miles Williams, just back spun over his head. And I don't think he had a very strong read off the bat. Here's Corey Dempster, the center fielder. Runner at first, one out. First pitch to Dempster. Outside for ball one. Dempster's 0 for 2. He popped up to Bronson Butcher in foul territory and bounced to Jacob Barfield over at first. Broderick's 1-0 pitch. Dempster pops it foul. Ball and a strike on Corey Dempster, the San Rafael center fielder. The 1-1 pitch is on the ground, third to third. Gotta dives. He backhanded stop. The throw to first is not in time. Gotta does a nice job over at third base to keep it to a single for Corey Dempster. Gotta, who does not have a lot of time over at third this year, made it look particularly easy. Here's Harley Lopez with first and second and just one out. Lopez, the left-handed hitting left fielder, first and second, one out. Here's the pitch from Broderick. The fastball misses outside. Lopez tonight 0 for 2. He was called out on strikes in the third inning and hit a fly ball to DeAngelis in the fifth inning. Well, 1-0 the count. Broderick looks to second, now deals. That's hit in the air to center field. Hubbard coming on. That'll fall in front for a base hit. Being held at third is Mike Unknown, and the bases are loaded on 3 straight singles with one out. That'll bring up Dante Biagini. Biagini tonight is 1 for 2 with a single back in the third inning. Unknown, Dempster, Lopez, back-to-back-to-back singles, loads the bases. Stompers lead at 7-2. Joseph Broderick looking for a ground ball here in the 7th. His first pitch to Biagini is a slider low. One 1-0 the count to Biagini. Broderick throws on 1-0. Biagini pops it up. Shallow right center. Williams coming on. Tagging from third is Unknown. He bluffs the tag. The throw is cut off by Jacob Barfield. 2 away. And up comes Raul Navarro. So Navarro's 2 for 3 with 2 solo home runs. And he can make this a real tight game with just one swing. Bases loaded, 2 out. Broderick stranded 2 in the 5th, trying to strand even more here in the 7th. His first pitch to Navarro is slider outside. 1 ball and no strikes the count. Left-hander Luke Larita up in the Stomper bullpen. Broderick's 1-0 pitch. Slider swung on and missed. Had Navarro way out in front. One and one. Unknown leads from third. Dempster from second. Lopez from first. Broderick out of the stretch. The 1-1. Slider popped straight back and out of play. 1-2 the count, and Broderick 1 out away from getting out of the 7th. One and two, bases loaded, 2 out. Stompers lead 7-2. In the top of the 7th, Broderick with a long look in, and Navarro calls time. Broderick shakes once. Now time is called again by Navarro. One and two. Broderick set at the chest. He deals. Slider outside, 2-2. Two outs, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Navarro fouls it away again. Broderick a pitch away in the 7th. Trying to hold the 5-run lead. Larita getting ready in the Stomper bullpen. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bases loaded. Broderick deals. Navarro punches it in the air. Romero deep at second, can't field it. Unknown will score. Dempster around third, he will score. The throw goes to second. It is in time, and Navarro is called out. Trying to extend the single into a double. 2 runs do score. On the 2-run single, it is 7-4. We go to the home half of the 7th inning stretch time here at Palooza Park at Arnold Field. Dondre Hubbard will lead us off.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Nevada. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Micah Woody Oakland is the new pitcher for San Rafael here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Stompers lead 7-4. Dondre Hubbard, Brent Gillespie, Jacob Barfield, 4.56 against Woody Oakland this season. This will be the 9th game in which he's appeared, a 5.62 ERA. 10 runs on 17 hits in 16 innings, 14 strikeouts, 9 walks. Here's the first pitch to Dondre Hubbard. He takes outside, 1-0. So 3 innings of relief for Alex Rodriguez. He allows just the 1 hit. Retired 8 straight before coming out. Here's the 1-0. Hubbard waves at a fastball on the outside half. It's 1-1. Dre tonight, 1 for 3. Singled in the 4th to extend his hitting streak to 20 games. Here's the 1-1. He swings at a high fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Woody Oakland, and Hubbard hits it in the air to center. Dempster camps under it, and he'll make the catch. One out, nobody on. Here's Brent Gillespie. Gillespie tonight is 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. He has driven in a run. First pitch from Woody Oakland is down low. One ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Inside, 2 balls. And no strikes on Brent Gillespie. Left-handed designated hitter against Woody Oakland, the right-hander. The 2-0 is rolled on the ground right side, reaching down for it. And taking it to the bag for the second out is Axel Johnson. So here's Jacob Barfield. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch on his baseball card night. Barfield steps in, nobody on, 2 out. Micah Woody Oakland trying to work a 1-2-3 inning out of the bullpen. His first pitch to Barfield. Popped straight back and out of play. Luke Larita still up in the pen, so Joseph Broderick, who has thrown 95 pitches, likely out of the game for the 8th inning. Here's the 0-1, and Barfield hits a sinking liner to left. That'll fall in for a 2-out hit. Jacob Barfield with a single on his baseball card night, and that extends the bottom of the 7th for Pedro Barrios. Broderick, the right-hander from New York who just got here today. 7 innings for the right-hander. There's Barrios. The first pitch is strike 1 with a fastball in the outside corner. 4 runs against Broderick tonight. Barfield with a pretty healthy lead over at first base. Now takes a few steps back, and spinning and firing to first is Woody Oakland. It's not in time. Nothing in 1, runner at first, 2 outs. Stompers lead by 3 and another throw over to first. Barfield, who doesn't have a stolen base on the season. The 0-1. Barrios takes strike 2. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2, and Barrios shoots it foul down the right field line. Still 0-2 on Pedro Barrios with Barfield at first. Micah Woody-Oakland working out of the stretch. The pitch. Way outside, Armindo Escobar stands up like he were to fire back behind Barfield at first, but he does not. Over in Vallejo, the Silverados lead the Admirals 5-2. They're in the bottom of the sixth. The 1-2 pitch to Barrios. Curveball swung on and missed, strike 3, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit for the Stompers. They leave Barfield stranded at first. We go to the 8th. Stompers lead 7-4.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case, PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Luke Larita, the new left-hander for the Stompers here in the top of the 8th inning. Left-hander 6'2" from Northridge, California. This will be the 12th game in which he's appeared. 3.17 ERA. 14 runs, 6 earned on 10 hits in 17 innings. The only problem for Larita this year have been the walks, 23 of them to just 14 strikeouts. He'll face the 2, 3, 4 spots. Yaller Peguero, Axel Johnson, Jimmy Lunardelli. First pitch from Larita to Peguero is a fastball fouled out of play. Peguero, the switch hitting third baseman, is 1 for 3 with a single. Lorita fastball, slider, and a changeup. Here's his 0-1. Fastball misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike on Peguero. 2-3-4 for San Rafael. Joseph Broderick goes 7 innings, 4 runs, 9 hits. He strikes out 7, does not walk anybody. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined into center field for a base hit. Peguero around first. Molinari throws it into second. A leadoff single for Yler Peguero. Connor Leadholm, the right-hander, is up in the Stomper bullpen. Nobody's up in San Rafael's bullpen. Axel Johnson will come up with a man at first and nobody out. Stompers lead 7-4 here in the top of the 8th. Lorita, first time out of the stretch tonight. His first pitch to Johnson. Slider is way up high, and Butcher has to leap out of the crouch to keep it from going to the screen. 1 ball and no strikes to Johnson. 301, 9 home runs, 37 RBIs. Trails only Dondre Hubbard in home runs and RBIs. Time is called, and here comes pitching coach Mike Nunez. Back here tomorrow night, 6:05 first pitch. The Salinas Stockade. Before we go on the road on Thursday and Friday in Vallejo. Both of those games will be at 6:35. Then on Saturday, back home here against the Salinas Stockade again, and then Sunday, the first Sunday day home game for the Stompers this year. Mound visit has concluded as Gary Frieders goes out to break it up. The count is 1-0 on Axel Johnson. One ball and no strikes. Middle infield playing for a double play. Gata over at third base is well off the line at third. Here's the 1-0. Johnson hits a grounder to second. Romero will field. He'll go to second for 1, and Barrios cannot hang on. First and second. Nobody out for Jimmy Lunardelli. Lunardelli's a tying run at the plate. He's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. Now here comes Zach Pace. Connor Leadholm had been throwing in the bullpen. Pace with a walk out to the mound, and he'll make a move. This pitching change is brought to you by Sonoma Hills Retirement. Lorita out. Leadholm in. First and second, nobody out in the top of the 8th. Stompers lead 7-4.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Wordmice.
Connor Leadholm, the new pitcher for the Stompers, with first and second, nobody out in the 8th. For the right-hander this year, the 10th appearance for him, a 3.37 ERA. He's allowed 6 runs, 4 earned on 8 hits in 10 2/3, 10 strikeouts, and 2 walks for Connor Leadholm, the 6'1 right-hander from Lakewood, Colorado. He'll face Jimmy Lunardelli, who is 0 for 3. In relief of Luke Larita, Leadholm, the 3rd Stomper pitcher tonight. Leading from second, Paguero, Johnson from first. Larita's first pitch. It's a fastball outside for ball 1. Leadholm trying to get Larita off the hook. He peers in to Bronson Butcher. Set at the belt. He throws on 1-0. Fastball on the outside corner at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. First and second, nobody out. Lunardelli's the tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch. 94 again on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Now Pat Barnett is throwing in the Stomper bullpen. Back-to-back 94-mile-an-hour fastballs from Connor Leadholm to Jimmy Lunardelli. Here's the 1-2. Slider at 87. Fouled away. 1-2 the count, nobody out, first and second. Stompers lead 7-4 here in the top of the 8th. Leadholm looks to second, his 1-2. Fastball fouled away. One ball, 2 strikes to Jimmy Lunardelli. Outfield straight away. Leadholm's 1-2. Slider topped foul down the third baseline. Lunardelli, who likes to pull the ball. Daniel Molinari is in left field after DeAngelis was thrown out, arguing the strike zone. One ball and 2 strikes. Leadholm looks to second. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on and missed, strike 3. Leadholm comes out of the bullpen with first and second, nobody out, and he strikes out Jimmy Lunardelli. Here's Armindo Escobar. He's struck out twice, and he's been hit by a pitch, so he's 0 for 2. Leadholm, still a lot of work to do here in the 8th. First and second, 1 out. Escobar, the tying run at the plate. The first pitch. Fastball, broken bat, pop-up, foul territory, first base side. Barfield makes the catch. Leadholm blows up the bat of Escobar for the second out of the inning. And here comes the designated hitter, Mike Unknown. Unknown is 2 for 3 with a pair of singles in this game. He scored a run back in the 7th. So only Mike Unknown stand in the way of a scoreless 8th for Connor Leadholm and getting Luke Larita off of the hook. Unknown climbs in the left side, a slightly open stance. Leadholm works from the belt. He looks to second, and his first pitch is a fastball in the inside corner. Leadholm sitting consistently at 94 with a fastball here in the 8th. Paguero leads from second. Johnson from first. The 0-1. Fastball is high and away. Leadholm up to 95. Ball and a strike on Unknown, who has a pair of singles in the ball game so far. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Threw the fastball by him. 95 again from Connor Leadholm, and the count is 1-2. Connor Leadholm just throwing gas here in the 8th. Why go to anything else on 1-2? Butcher sets up the pitch. Fastball topped over the mound. Barrios will field. He'll step on the second base bag, and Connor Liedholm comes in with first and second, nobody out. And he ends the inning without allowing a run. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 8-9 one-hitters for the Stompers coming up, leading 7-4.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Nevada. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Bronson Butcher will lead us off in the bottom of the 8th inning. 8-9-1. Butcher, Romero, and Gata against Micah Woody Oakland, who allowed just the single in the 7th. He works his second inning of relief for San Rafael here tonight. Butcher is 1 for 2, a single and 2 runs scored. He's also walked. First pitch to him from Micah Woody Oakland out of the windup is a fastball high and away. So Connor Liedholm comes in with first and second, nobody out, and retires this side without allowing a run or a hit. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Butcher pops it up and out of play off to the right. Ryan Richardson in the Stomper bullpen. He'll have at least a 3-run lead, and if the Stompers get any more, we may see Pat Barnett get back up. Here's the 1-1. Butcher chases the fastball high. It's 1-2. It's a save situation right now for Ryan Richardson. The Stomper offense could add on. Their Stompers are 3-2 against San Rafael this year, 2-1 here at Palooza Park at Arnold Field. The 1-2, and Butcher is down on strikes. Grayson Romero 1 for 2 in the ball game. An RBI double back in the 3rd, and he scored. Romero with nobody on and 1 out. Micah Woody Oakland's first pitch. Romero takes across the letters for strike 1. The 0-1. Romero takes low, 1-1. The Stockade are in the building tomorrow at 6:05. Then the Stompers go on the road for 2 straight in Vallejo. Thursday and Friday, the 1-1 pitch. Romero fouls a breaking ball straight back. Then the Stompers are home at the end of the week. The weekend, I should say. Saturday at 6:05 against the Stockade again, and then Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock against the Vallejo Admirals. So 2 games against Salina this week, 3 games against Vallejo. The 1-2 to Romero is popped straight back and out of play. One and two the count, the top of the lineup on deck. Woody Oakland's 1-2 to Romero. High, 2-2. Ryan Richardson would be the 4th Stomper pitcher tonight. The 2-2 pitch, and Romero takes in the dirt. Stompers bullpen replenished. They had 7 available out of the bullpen tonight. They've used 2 so far. The payoff pitch to Romero. Woody Oakland deals, and Romero pops it up. Escobar back toward the screen, and it will get out of play. Three and two on Racing Romero. Nick Gatta's on deck. The 8th pitch of the at-bat to Ray from Micah Woody Oakland. On 3 and 2, he takes high and works his first walk of the game. Nobody has walked since Chip White was in the game, and he was taken out after 3 innings. Here's Nick Gatta. He's walked twice tonight. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run double. Gatta, the lefty, digs in against Woody Oakland, the right-hander. His first pitch. Outside and low. One ball, no strikes, Oakland out of the stretch. He throws on 1-0 to Gatta, who pops it up left side and out of play. Stompers trying to win their second in a row and break San Rafael's 5-game win streak. One and one the count. Romero leads from first. Here's the pitch. He goes. It's taken inside for a called strike, and the throw down to second is not in time. So Racing Romero has a stolen base. One and two the count to Gatta. Romero steals second, and second base is now pulled out of the ground. Romero went in with such force that he knocked the base right out of the earth. So somebody tried it out from the Stomper bench. They have a sweatshirt on, so we don't know who it is just yet. They're going to fix second. The count is 1 and 2 on Nick Gatta. The pitch was called a strike. Looks like Willie Ethington that came out to fix second base. Gatta steps back in a 1-2 count now with a man in scoring position. A spot the Stompers haven't been in since the 4th inning. 3 for 7 tonight with men in scoring position. Here's the 1-2. Missing outside. Two balls and 2 strikes. Romero leads from second, just 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Gatta hits it in the air into right center field for a base hit. Romero around third. He'll score. It's 8-4 on a Nick Gatta RBI single to right center field. Miles Williams will come up. Williams tonight, he is 2 for 4. Single his first time, and then a 3-run home run off of Chip White. Gatta's at first with just 1 out. First pitch from Woody Oakland, and Williams is behind the fastball, and it's 0-1. Ryan Richardson still up in the Stomper pen, so unless an offensive onslaught continues here in the 8th inning, he'll pitch the 9th. The 0-1 from Woody Oakland. Williams takes a strike on the outside corner, and he's in a hole 0-2. Nothing in to the count. Here's the pitch. He takes a curveball for strike 3 on the outside corner, and he's already seen Rob DeAngelis get thrown out for arguing balls and strikes tonight. The Stompers, who only have 3 outfielders on the active roster, so they had to put Daniel Molinari in left. He'll come up now with a man at first and nobody out. So the Stompers need to be careful. No more outfielders on the bench. Chris Quitzer is the only guy left on the bench, with Nick Kern being moved to the IL today and Patrick Barnett being reinstated. So here's Molinari hitting over 350 after the first month. First pitch on the outside corner missing with a fastball. It's 1-0. Molinari, right-handed hitter, and left field tonight. The 1-0. Takes a strike on the outside corner in almost the same exact spot. Ball and a strike on Molinari with Gata at first base. 2 out. Stompers lead 8-4 after the Nick Gata RBI single to right center. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and Molinari hits it sharply on the ground to second. Biagini will field and throw to first. That ends the inning. But the Stompers get a run on the Nick Gata RBI single to score Rayson Romero. It's 8-4. We go to the 9th. Enter Ryan Richardson to try and close the door against the last third of the San Rafael order.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Two walks. 4 saves for Richardson on the season and 4 opportunities, though this is not a save opportunity at the moment. He'll face Dempster, Lopez, and Biagini. Corey Dempster 1 for 3 with a single and a run tonight. Richardson out of the stretch, his first pitch, and Dempster, first pitch swinging, pops it up. Foul territory down the right field line. Long run for Barfield over toward the sidewall, and it falls in foul territory. Richardson, the 5'10 right-hander from Spokane, Washington. Everybody out of the Stomper bullpen tonight throwing exceptionally hard. Laredo was high 80s. Lead home 94 to 95, and that first pitch from Ryan Richardson at 92 miles an hour from Dempster. Here's the 0-1. Inside. 2 in a row at 92. And inches away from the jersey of Corey Dempster. 1 ball and 1 strike, 7, 8, 9. 3 for 9, the bottom third of the San Rafael order tonight. Here's the 1-1, and Richardson paints the outside corner at 89 for strike 2. Richardson has a disappearing changeup. A 2-pitch right-hander. Here's his 1-2 to Corey Dempster from the stretch. There's the changeup at 81. He strikes Dempster out for the first out here in the 9th. Came with 92, 92, 89 paint on the outside corner, and then the changeup at 81 down below the knees. It just dropped off the table to Corey Dempster. Here's Harley Lopez. First pitch from Ryan Richardson, swung on and missed. Fastball at 93, the hardest one that Richardson has thrown tonight. Nothing in 1 the count. Rich working out of the stretch. On 0-1 to Lopez. At the knees for strike 2, a fastball at 91. So Richardson tonight, 89 to 92, and then the changeup that just absolutely disappears. He threw it to Dempster when he was ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Will he come with it to Lopez? Here the 0-2. He did at 79, and Lopez fouled it off. The count is still 0-2 on Harley Lopez with nobody on and 1 out. Stompers lead 8-4. Richardson set on 0-2. Change up again. This time Lopez fouls it away. The strikeout to Dempster opened the inning. Lopez from the left side seems like he's seeing that changeup a little bit better. Richardson wants a new baseball. Nothing in 2 the count on Harley Lopez. Here's the pitch from Ryan Richardson. The fastball is inside. Inches off the inside corner from Richardson. It's 1-2. Hubbard in center, shaded toward left center field. Infield back all the way around. It's Molinari, Hubbard, Williams in the outfield. Molinari who came in for DeAngelis. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ryan Richardson. 2 away, and San Rafael down to their final out. Here's Dante Biagini. He singled. That was back in the 3rd inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Richardson to open this top of the 9th inning. His first pitch to Biagini. Shot foul down the 3rd baseline. It's 0-1. We'll take one last look at that game between the Admirals and the Silverados. They're in the bottom of the 7th at Wilson Park in Vallejo, and the Silverados lead the Admirals 5-4. Here's the 0-1 to Biagini from Richardson inside. 1-1. Stompers trying to snap San Rafael's 5-game win streak. The 1-1 pitch. A changeup swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes on Dante Biagini. Richardson set. His 1-2 pitch. He fouled off at the plate by Biagini. Another changeup. Gets a piece to stay alive. Still 1-2. Hubbard shaded well over toward left center this time. Richardson deals a 1-2 pitch. A changeup pulled into right center. And it goes all the way to the wall. Miles Williams will fire it back into second base, and Dante Biagini has a 2-out double. Here's the shortstop, Raul Navarro. He's gone deep twice in this game so far. Biagini at second, 2 out. Stompers lead 8-4. Navarro 2 home runs. He's 3 for 4. And he's driven in all 4 runs. Richardson's first pitch, a fastball on the outside corner at 93. Nothing in 1 the count on Navarro as he digs back in with Biagini out second. 2 out. Richardson's 0-1. Down below the knees, 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Stompers lead by 4. Richardson set. He deals on 1-1. Navarro swings over the top of the changeup, and it's 1-2. The only time Navarro was retired tonight was in the 3rd inning. He was struck out. That was by Joseph Broderick, who in 7 innings and right now is in line for the win tonight. Richardson on 1-2. Breaking ball is in the dirt. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Biagini out at second base. Richardson takes a walk behind the mound. Now up top on the first base side of the rubber, he looks into Bronson Butcher. Richardson ready at the belt. He looks out to second base. Now he throws on 2-2, and Navarro fights off a fastball to stay alive. Two balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff man, Raul Navarro. Richardson deals on 2-2, and he fights off another 2-2 pitch. Seventh pitch to Raul Navarro coming up. Richardson looking in, gets the sign, the 2-2. Way outside, and Bronson Butcher does a nice job behind the plate, moving way out to his right to keep it from going to the backstop. The count is full on Raul Navarro. Yler Paguero's on deck. Biagini's out at second with 2 out. Richardson set. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Raul Navarro. Fouled off again. 8 pitches to Raul Navarro here in this at-bat. San Rafael down to their final strike. 8-4 in the ninth. The Stompers lead it. Richardson has thrown everything at him here this at-bat. The 3-2. On the inside corner, called strike 3, and the game is over. Ryan Richardson strikes out the side here in the ninth, and the Stompers win 8-4. Final line score first for the Stompers. 8 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They strand 7 on base. And for San Rafael, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They strand 6. Winning pitcher tonight is Joseph Broderick in his first start with the Stompers. He is 1-0. Chip White gets the loss. He is 2-2. Final time of tonight's ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. The Stompers improved to 20-7. San Rafael is now 18-12. And the Stompers have a 3.5 game lead over the Pacifics and the Pacific Association. 13-3 is now the Stomper record at home as they have won 2 straight and snapped San Rafael's 5-game win streak. Tomorrow, 6:05, the Sonoma Stompers back here at Palooza Park at Arnold Field will host the Salina Stockade. Nick Barney's scheduled to go tomorrow night, so you won't want to miss that one. Get your tickets now at StompersBaseball.com. Tomorrow night is also wine night, so check out our promotional calendar also at StompersBaseball.com. That does it for us here in the booth for KSVY, and for everybody here with the Sonoma Stompers, I'm Forrest Hunt saying so long, everybody. Stompers win 8-4. Have a very pleasant good rest of your night.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Wordmice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented, and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.